Oh yeah. Now it's getting real. Black on blue. Welcome back to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. Today I'm going to do some final prep for that trip to the Northwest. Today I am doing some of the final preparation for our adventure. It's a 2-week-long adventure to the Northwest with my son Sam. Not telling you where I'm going just yet. It's going to be a surprise. And today we're going to talk about just a little bit of final prep I'm working on, and we're going to talk a little bit about YouTube. I'm going to try to install a little bug guard. I don't like those little chips you get on the front of your hood, so I'm going to install a chip guard, bug guard on the front of the Subaru. I know I'm going to be on little roads that throw up stones, so vehicles that are coming the other way towards me, or vehicles that are in front of me on a national forest road, they can throw some chips back. So I'm going to do that today, see if I can figure out how to do it. It did not come with instructions. So I think I have the hood deflector positioned on here. I'm going to take it off and set the final screws, and then tighten it down. So I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I saw 2 guys do it. One set of instructions was better than the other. There's a little plastic nylon nut anchor, screw anchor. I chose to put it on the outside. I chose that because I wanted the outside of the bug deflector to have a little bit more anchoring. That's where the most leverage from the wind is going to hit that flimsy little thing. So on the edge of the vehicle. So I wanted the stronger anchor on the outside. So here's what it looks like right now. Little, I don't know if you can see that or not, just little buffers for your paint. A little anchor there. An anchor here. No buffer for your paint. I'm going to anchor down these outside ones first, and just anchor them loosely so they can be adjusted. Next, go in these little screws right here. Again, I'm just putting them on loosely so that make an adjustment to set. Whoops. Hey, don't lose your screws. So the 2 center anchors are 3M tape, and those are going to go down. But I'm going to leave those loose for now because I need to install these, as these are little protectors for your paint, where the little rubber buffer is going to bounce. I don't know if you can see that right there. That is going to bounce on your hood just a little bit. So we're going to buffer that. If you didn't know this, Subarus are great for short people. I'm 5'6", my son's 5'7". That means he can drive this. I don't have to worry about teaching him how to do the clutch on the Jeep. And yes, my wife can drive this. The Jeep was fun while I had it. but everyone can drive this. I like those little convex mirrors. Even though I have all that little electronic stuff, I still want to see. I have another car that doesn't have that, so I'm going to keep them both the same, so I don't go drive my less fancy work car and end up in an accident. This is the engine oil drain. There's a little cover over it. Got to pop the little plastic rivets here and just spin it out of the way. And that is your drain tube. Your oil filter is on top and fill is on top. So let's drain this out. I'm laying on the box for the bug deflector, so I guess I can't return it, right? In the last 2 weeks, I've had a real tank in my channel. And I know that there are guys out there like to say, well, you switched from a Jeep to a Subaru. However, I have consistently noticed, and this is just something unique, I work with people. And the company I work for works with people. And that's the door for the oil. We have noticed consistently that when my YouTube metrics tank, that those are the weeks of some of the very worst drama in the workplace. And it primarily comes from clients and their families. So it's very interesting to note that my YouTube channel tanks simultaneous and concurrently almost 100% of the time in some of our most troubled weeks where we see some real difficulty in providing customer service. So personally, when I see my YouTube metrics tank, I do not take it personally like, oh, you made the worst video, you made such a bad decision about your video. There is clearly something that runs concurrent with difficulty with humans and the change, at least in my YouTube metric. This is a consistent experience. I'm going to almost say it's very close to 100% of the time. So it's kind of an interesting thing to me. You know that I run a pretty vanilla channel. There's nothing super dramatic. There's nothing highly offensive on here. Yeah, some people would consider a Subaru highly offensive, but yeah, if you want to be oversensitive in the last couple of weeks, that's your choice to be oversensitive. It's a vehicle.
I'm not saying that a bad video is not going to get no views. What I'm saying is you can produce a really good video and get no watches because of something else that's going on at the same time. Has nothing to do with you.
So if you're thinking that every time your YouTube channel tanks that it's because of you, I think what it would require is for you to be tuned into exactly what the anxiety is with people on those troubled weeks and tune right into it and do a video about it. I cannot and I will not do that. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's never going to happen on my channel. I'm not going to be playing games with people's emotions. We're going to keep it calm. We're going to keep it just plain vanilla. But I am going to make one shift in my channel, and I'm going to very intentionally just, I've talked a lot about beautiful places and finding beautiful places. Well, I'm going to start to feature and find intentionally. I'm going to hunt the good people, and I'm going to feature some of them on my channel. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the good people that I meet when I'm camping. I'm going to slip a new crush washer on here. And we're going to reinstall this oil pan plug. I really don't know how many miles are on this oil. There is a little sticky windshield telling me when to change the oil next, and it says a lot of miles, but I'm going to be honest with you, it looks dirtier than in that many miles, so I'm just changing it out so I feel good on my trip. Boy, that crush washer was hard to feel. I was wondering if I was stripping out my plug. But back to YouTube. You know, you can ask anybody who does public speaking, a preacher, probably in our society does that the most, and you just ask them. Every sermon they preach is not going to be hitting it out of the park. And every single YouTube video that you make, that I make, is just not going to be that great. You can't hit it out of the park every time, and that's okay. I think it's better just to be you. I'm going to just be me. And you know what? Some days I'm better at that than others. So if you're a YouTuber and you're watching this video, try not to take it so serious. Enjoy it. Realize there are things that are way beyond your control that influences the public viewership every week, whether it be anxiety, issues in society, issues in their family, mass craziness. It was mass crazy the last couple weeks. Just be careful not to take that personal. Tanking the week I switched to a Subaru. Not the case. You know, maybe there's some people out there who like to laugh because they don't like Subaru, but there's a lot of other things going on this week. One of the cool things about a Subaru is that the oil filter is on top, right there.
If you heard that siren, that means the crazies are awake. We are not going to be featuring crazies on my channel, but give me a little bit of time to adjust and introduce myself more to people and ask them permission to be on my channel, and just going to show you some good things we've seen out there.
And the people that I have on my YouTube channel, you're going to be real people doing real things. Nothing dramatic, nothing stupid. We're not going to act like something that we are not. People see through that pretty quick. And you know what? Maybe some people are entertained by it. I'm not. Some of the YouTubers that I follow, I find them to be pretty authentic people. It's really about me, my family, and my friends. And hey, if nobody watches my YouTube besides me and my wife when we're laying in a nursing home together at the end of our days and laughing at our previous experiences, and yeah, you know, some of my first YouTube videos were absolutely horrible, and make no bones about it, and I still have some real moments, but yeah, there's some really good guys out there just being themselves.
I'm going to disappear for a few weeks, but I'll be back with some videos of our adventure.